Sorry for the continuous noise of crickets outside, but a couple days back, there was the end of Hiveswap Friendsims, which are like a little episodic visual novels based on characters, well, not characters, that they just made up on the spot and that no one cares about. So on the marketing for this game, let me go to the store page. On the marketing for this, they said it was gonna be written by Andrew Hussey, which is the writer of the entire thing that this is based off, which is a webcomic named Homestuck. That was this complete lie. Just straight up lie. Only the first volume was written by him, and it was probably the only good volume out of all 18 of them. And they just kind of go on a decline the longer you go on. So like the first volume is at least one of the characters is interesting. I don't know about the hot dog guy, he was kind of boring. It was just, his entire character was just hot dogs, you feel me? Second volume was like that, but like less okay, it was like decent, you feel me? And it was like, it wasn't bad, it wasn't like, it was just kind of there. And then we go on to the third one, and it was like, yeah, okay. And it's just about the same as the second one. 2 and 3 are about the same. They're about good. They're decent. And then we hit 4, and then this is where it starts to just decline. You feel me? The first character was interesting, at least. It was like a businessman that like steals money off people, I guess. And then the second guy was just some, I'm a plane guy, I fly planes, I want to fly planes, but I don't want to fly spaceships, no, just planes. That's my entire character arc, flying planes. And then we get to volume 5 and it's just, what are you doing? What are you doing? And then just hits volume 6 and it just deadlines. It's just all done. It's over. There goes any interesting, useful. Now I haven't actually played anything after 7 because this is the point where I realized it isn't worth $1. You shouldn't have to pay to play this. This is just fan fiction with pictures. It's like it was written by a 12-year-old girl in their basement who browses Tumblr all day. This isn't content. This isn't a worthy excuse for not having released Act 2 of your game. This is just filler, and bad filler at this. This is like the Justice League of freaking video games. But like, you're doing so well with your game. It was a good game. This is how I got introduced to the series. It was a decent game, point and click. It had a nice aesthetic. And then you go to this, and it's just, what is it? What? Who's the main character? Why does the main character not have a personality? Like, there is no main character. You're just talking to a wall. There is no characters in this game. They're all just one simple personality trait. They're not real characters. Like, who's this? Who's this? I've never seen that person before, ever. I've looked at the, like, troll call coming up to this, and, like, I've seen all these characters before, but who's this? Who's that? Who are these people? Who cares? Is that freaking Vegeta? And then they end it. Who cares what the ending is? There doesn't need to be an ending for a story that doesn't matter at all. Hiveswap Act 2 will come out. Probably like 3 of these characters will be relevant. And it'll probably be the 3 most interesting ones. Which are the first one. This guy's pretty interesting. The Tajora guy. And I don't know. I don't even know. And the rest will probably like die in 2 seconds. They'll probably die in the opening for the second act. It's just all pointless. It's all pointless. This isn't made by people that own this franchise. This is made by fans, and fans that don't know what they're doing, obviously. Like, at least the writer for, like, everyone disses on the writer for Hiveswap because he's, like, has some opinion or something, who cares. But at least he knew how to write. Unlike the people that wrote for this game. Like, jeez. Look at the reviews for this game. Overwhelmingly positive. Look at the negative reviews to the positive reviews on this. This game was good. And if you go to... no one played Hiveswap Friendsim. So there's like a total of 570 reviews, which is about a tenth of the reviews that were in the other game. But they're giving it good reviews for it not working. They're just giving it good reviews for no reason. And all the negative, I'm not gonna lie, all the negative reviews are kind of dumb. They don't actually understand what the problem is here. I don't know what this guy's saying. I really don't want to know what this guy's saying. But like, it just blows. And the reason that I made this was because I want to not have discussions about this game anymore because it's just bad. I don't want to like go on Discord every day and someone be like, "Hey, you remember the new episode of Hiveswap Friendsim? Did you see the ending?" And I'm like, why are you still playing that game? It's bad. Why are you paying money to people that are delaying their main game to make a visual novel that takes less than a week to make? Like, these are all made in less than a week. And the program that they use, like the engine that they use, this engine is so easy to mod. Like, you could just make something better than this in a couple of seconds if you just had any decent writing talent, like an artist friend that could draw something. You just need to draw like two poses. Like, look, if I go into this, if I just go into this, right, there's like two poses, 3 poses, 4 poses, and then a couple of facial changes. The entire thing, like, it takes no effort, has no real characters, and it's just terrible. There's no reason to praise this game when you're just flat out wrong, because this game isn't good. And I don't care that I haven't played the rest of I don't care if it gets better. The more volumes you go down, it's just text on the screen with no interaction. At least Homestuck had interaction. So I think that I'm gonna call it there. This game is not worth buying, not worth looking at, not worth playing, not worth talking about, so I'm never gonna talk about it again. Every time someone tries to talk about it to me, I'll just link them to this video and then just call it a day. I just will stop responding, because at this point I clearly don't care, because this game is terrible, and I'm over here waiting for Act 2, which will probably never come out.